Hey there and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Legend of Grimrock 2. One of the handful of games I ever actually pre-ordered. I was really excited when this came out. And I'm really happy that I'm finally around to Let's Playing it. This episode is just going to be creating the party, so if you really aren't interested in basically half an hour of me screaming at the RNG, skip to the next episode. Otherwise, we are going to dive straight in, a new party. We're going to create our characters. I am not dumb enough to enable old school mode. You have no auto map and you've got to make your own. Oh, before we do that actually, I'm going to just turn down the music just while we're in the menu, because I think it's a bit loud. I don't know if that's actually going to have any bearing on you guys, but hopefully it will. So, creating our party, not killing our map. Iron mode is pretty cool. I'm not going to use that for a Let's Play though, because it's going to make it really difficult to start and stop episodes. And single use healing crystals is a pretty hardcore option. I think that's, again, these two together would be a badass playthrough. That's not going to be me this playthrough. Pardon me. Maybe the next time I play through it I'll do that. Skill, we're going to go normal. It's a pretty hard game as it is. And our party. So we'll just create our list there. I'm pretty sure these two are our front rank. So we'll start with our mainstay. One of our mainstays. It's going to be Mr. Blackwell. He'll be our battle mage. Now, typing... there we go. Typing across my... for those who... obviously all of you who can't see my setup, I've got the Yeti in front of me with my mouse on my right, my keyboard on my left, and reaching around to type on the keyboard is difficult without, you know, smacking the Yeti and traumatizing everyone. Anyway, attributes. What are we going to give him? Lots of willpower, some dex, and vitality. Strength is not important. We'll max out the willpower. Health is important, as is dex, because it ups his ability to not get smacked in the face. Strength does up his carrying capacity, and as a battle mage, he can wear armor. I will just show you this before we go any further. This is the awesomest class in any game ever, I think. Has anyone actually played through this? If there is a good playthrough of this out there on the internet, someone direct me to it, because I would love to see a single character farmer hardcore Let's Play. I think that'd be the peak of badassery in the Grimrock universe. Now, traits. I'm pretty sure I went with... well, I think that's a given for a mage. I think it's a given for everyone, really. What else? Resistance, endurance. That's a good one for, again, everyone. Vitality, strength, protection, resistance, willpower, resist fire, plus to accuracy. I kind of like the idea of endurance, given the finite nature of food in the game, and yeah, I'm not going to say no to carrying capacity. Now, skills. The skill system in this game is a bit different to the last one. In the same way that Fallout 3 and 4, the latter simplified the former's leveling up, this has done the same here. Now, instead of you putting up to 60 odd points in each skill, you have 5. Now, alchemy, we're going to have an alchemist, so we'll worry about her in a bit. And next we want magic. It's got 2 points. Fire magic is always one that you give a mage. Can't give him 2 in there though. And the next one is going to be, do we have a spellcraft? Light weapons, heavy weapons, missile throwing. Well, I'm going to give him... I'm thinking a point in earth magic for poison spells. Even though early on, poison isn't something that you really need to worry a great deal about. With that in mind, missile weapons. Even though he's not going to be using missile weapons. Throwing. Well, that would be throwing knives and whatnot. And you know what, we're going to focus on magic. And he's going to end up with a point in all of these at some point. I think ice is... yeah, water. So we're going to go with that. Right, so that's Mr. Blackwell. Our other back rank character is going to be... well, a human. It's going to be... her. She can be our alchemist. Yes, a human. Now this is as close to a healing class as you get. They can basically make potions, and herbs in their inventory multiply. Herbs are what you use to make potions. So we're going to give her... can alchemists cast spells? Oh, they use guns. So we're going to be giving her the firearms skill. And we're just going to give her some pretty broadly equal stats. What else? Affects accuracy, evasion, shock resistance. Well, Dex would seem important, but so would Vitality for her. I'm gonna do that and see how we go. Again, a human, I want her to level up quickly. What else do we want? And again, Endurance, I can't turn away from that. There isn't anything here that makes their potions more useful, is there? No. Nope. So we're going to go with Endurance. Now, Alchemy, obviously, and Firearms, which is going to be effing useless really early on, but we might as well throw it in there now. Alright, so that's 2. And this is going to be Lyra, who I know is normally my rogue, but I'm not that precious with names. As long as we're at least keeping the theme of that character, and she looks roguish. Next is going to be our party leader, and I know she doesn't really look like one, but hell, she's pretty, so we're going to go with the pretty one. And she's going to be a human, and a knight, which is this game's version of a paladin. And so we're going to just stick everything in like this. There's some pretty good stats, I think, for a fighter early on. Again, fast learner and endurance. And she's going to have... I'm going to give her armor. And I think light weapons. I think light weapons is what we want. Yeah, I'm being a little brave there, I think. And this is going to be, I promised her, for those of you who watched my Legend of Grimrock 1 Let's Play, I promised my little girl I would name my leader after her this time. So we have Aurelia as our party leader, the Valiant Human Knight. Little concerned that I chose the really pretty one for that now. Not that my little girl's not pretty, but obviously, obviously we don't want that to cross over. And our team mascot, as it were, Minotaur. It's actually a pretty good Minotaur as well. He doesn't look too bad. Looks a bit too mage-like though. This is Moo. Oops. God damn it. Dark room now. I'm just trying to type one-handed on the keyboard too. Oh dear lord. Me. Moo. Moop. Moo. There we go. Moo. Minotaur, fighter. I'm going to make him a barbarian, I think. Plus 80, plus 1 strength per level. Yeah, I'm going to make him a barbarian because that's a pretty solid fighter right there. Starting 18 strength, we're giving him an average dex, a high vitality. I think they're pretty hard stats for a minotaur. Headhunter, +1 strength for each skull. Basically, he's going to be a tank. It's going to be hard for him to hit a lot of things, but when he hits, he's going to lay the smack down on whatever he does hit. And with that in mind, +7 accuracy seems pretty good. Oh, I do like that. Let's also have a look at some of these other skills. Is this all +25? Yeah, they're pretty cool. That's a cool one. Okay, well, not rage. I like that. Skills. Heavy weapons, and again armor, because he's in the front row. Alright, so these are our adventurers. Just checking that we spent all of our skill points and all of our attribute points. We have attributed all of our attributes and assigned all of our traits. I think we are ready to dive in. So, without further ado, this will be where I change it from episode 1 to episode 2. Once it's loaded the game. So I'll let it play the intro, and then the intro will also start the next episode. "'Twas a dark and stormy night." I got nothing. Right. I'll always remember their final words. Blub 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 blub. You'd think they'd look a little more concerned.